guys, welcome back to the Fermented World channel. Today we're looking in on the traditional mead series that I did. Now this one's still bubbling away when it shouldn't be, which I've just noticed, so I might have to do something about that one. But we're going to go through the motions, we're going to rack it off. I mean, it's really clear, this one. You can see my hand through it, so that's perfectly clear to be ready to bottle. Got loads of bottles washed out, sterilised there. So first things first is we're going to rack it off. We know that we're going to be bottling it, so we're going to rack it and let's get it on. After racking, we'll take a hydrometer reading. That needs to go up there. Airlock off. Bit of water accumulated in there, we don't want that, as it is sanitizing water. So I'm gonna pop that in there, give it a couple of pumps. We've already added the stoppers to these, so they are just waiting to be bottled now. Let's speed this bit up. Okay, so now they're racked off, we are going to add the bottle wand. No, we're going to take a hydrometer reading actually. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the science bit, because this will tell us whether the fermentation has stopped or whether it's continued to ferment. Now there's been no air activity in the airlock, no bubbles, no movement, so I am assuming that it is finished and the stoppers that we've put in have worked. Just need to quickly go find my book. So we're looking at the Blossom one. This finished at around 12.9% and the specific gravity should be 26 or near as, damn it. Two, 4, 6. Perler, absolute perler. So I'm not going to taste it as much as I want to, because I want to make sure that we can fill the bottles that we've got. And the more you taste it, it's nice to be able to taste it as you go, but at the same time, you only giving yourself less volume to work with that's going to be bottled. I do have some smaller bottles on hand if it comes to the crunch where we're going to need them. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to add the bottle wand to this, which is an amazing contraption. Makes life a lot easier. Attach that into the tube, like so. And we're going to prime it, actually, which is basically putting liquid through the tubing, which allows it a bit easier to, although I don't think I've got enough there, but we'll try it. Nah. Problem arising because of all the excess liquid in there, which we'll get rid of. Change the chamber that it's in, and then try again. That should do it. Plenty in the tube now, which will cause a vacuum, and gravity will do its job. And there we are. Tube's full, so now we bottle. Okay, so we've got 4 litre bottles and one 330ml bottle, which is why we always do this. Otherwise, I'd have to drink that now. I don't want to drink it now. I'll drink the tiny bit that's in there as a little sample. But before we get down to the drinking and tasting, which, let's face it, is the best part, we're going to bottle cap this and close the cap on them. So the sterilized caps, these bottles that I'm using here with the caps, they are recycled bottles, ones from beer that I've drank already, and they're perfectly fine because the beverage that we're using for mead, they are not pressurized, so you can use them again and again and again and again. If you was to do a sparkling mead, you'd need stronger bottles, but we're not doing a sparkling mead. So cap these off. So I think 2 of these need new labels on. I don't think they have one. Maybe 3 of them need labels. So I've got some stickers to be putting on here, label them up as to what they are. And 4 weeks time, we'll open one. We'll give it a whirl. I mean, just look at that. It's crystal clear. Mead. So yeah, this was the blossom honey one. Like I say, this finished at 12.9. Now they've all finished slightly different to each other. Whether that's because of the type of honey it is or what, I do not know. Well, that's quite a nice bit to be drinking. What time is it? It'd be all right. It's 3:15. No, 4:15. Yeah, nice honey hit. No real tannins. So probably could have done with more raisins. But traditional is not really something that I do a lot of. I've only ever done, well, that's 4 that I've done now, but I only ever did the first one that was a traditional. Well, no, I didn't. I did a traditional 2.0, which was nicer because it had better honey in. Yeah, it's nice. It's got a very smooth flavour to it, and overall, like there's no alcohol hit or like that, with it being only 12.9. So very good. We'll get these labelled up, and yeah, we'll do the other ones. I'm not going to bore you with the other ones, but I will include them in the video. They're just going to be done sped up, the whole process, and I'll use one of them for the speedy meaty. So yeah, let's get it on. Now, clarity. The eucalyptus one hasn't cleared out very well at all. There's no way of seeing straight through it. There's not a massive deposit at the bottom, but we know that it's finished because we stopped it using stoppers and Camden tablets. So the question is do I bottle it now? My mind's telling me to bottle it because I know that it's finished, and hopefully it will fizzle out within a month once it's been in a bottle. It might just be suspended at the moment for some reason. I don't know. Is it something to do with the type of honey? If any of you know, drop a comment below, please, because I've never used eucalyptus honey before apart from this one, and it's puzzling me. I can't think why it hasn't cleared out. It was started on the 13th of last month, and it fermented for about 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks, I think. And then we added the stoppers, so it's had at least another 2 weeks to clear out. The other two, crystal clear. For example, look, I'll show you. You've seen them already on the video, but we've got the clear honey, which is clear as oat, and we've got the blossom honey, which is also as clear as oat, which puzzles me. I think I'm just going to bottle them. I'm just going to bottle it and see what happens, because it literally isn't doing anything. There's no difference in the layer either. So sometimes if it's taking a while, you can see the top half of it is clear and there's still like sediment at the bottom which is dropping, but I can't even see that. It's like it's given up. It's like, meh, I am what I am. So yeah, we're going to bottle it anyway. Let's speed this shit.